Thank you for joining us for the Hot Accounts. I have two awesome guests for the show today, Will Lopez and Kenji Kuramoto. And we just did an awesome Xerocon presentation talking about engaging talent, and it was fantastic.
It was really great, and we have a shout out to Liz today. It is her birthday.
Aww.
So
Birthday
we have
girl.
a little cake here.
Some birthday torture.
And to that point, we are going to see Liz try to deep throat this.
Wait, what? What is happening? Wait.
That's how we do it at High Rock.
I'm getting the first row seat.
Can I take this out first, at least?
That
That would burn my throat. It just doesn't fit.
Woo! Happy birthday, Liz!
Yeah, that's pretty good.
All right.
Okay.
So into the good stuff. Can we
That wasn't the good stuff?
No, that's
whatever. Some of
That's
it.
later tonight.
That's everything that happens on a Thursday.
Will each of you guys give us a little intro and background story about yourselves?
Sure. So, Kenji with Acuity. We have an outsourced accounting firm, CFO, controller, virtual bookkeeping practice. No tax work, no traditional CPA firm work. We are headquartered in Atlanta, Georgia.
Wait, what was that?
Atlanta,
what's
Georgia.
I've never heard of that state before.
You haven't heard of that
Is it
one
a new
before?
one?
That's the
I
51st
go in
state.
Is that what Trump just like did?
Yeah.
He just signed
That's the
that
new
in.
law that
There
he
may
just
or may
passed.
not have been a tequila shot before this, so weird accents start coming out. And, we have employees kind of all over the place, and we, from specialization, we do work with a lot of tech startups. We started moving a little bit in some health and fitness space, and then we're also kind of moving into the legal vertical next year.
Awesome.
Yeah. That's what
I am Will with Advisorfi.com, and we are based out of South Florida. And if you haven't subscribed for High Rock's YouTube channel, you totally need to do that. We're basically an accounting firm. You can actually check
Ooh,
out.
hanging.
Oh, you can check out our YouTube channel as
I was
well.
going to say we should give a plug to Will's YouTube channel.
Oh
How would
yeah,
they
check us
find
out
your
at
YouTube channel?
advisorfi.com and hit the little the subscribe button, hit the little bell to reminder so as we
ding,
upload. Yep, just like you do with
Ding,
them.
ding, ding.
And I'm fresh across the border, so I started an accounting firm about 4 years ago, and we're basically just kind of trying to make strides in the accounting industry and free you guys from stupid accountants, basically.
So, continuing our Xerocon mini hot account episodes, we have 5 hot sauces today, and we're talking about entrepreneurial fail stories. So, we're going to give you guys the real gritty, terrible truth of being an entrepreneur, and hopefully you can learn something from it. So, I'm going to be the fate of our, I feel like God right now, ready?
Yeah.
Oh gosh. Do we not know what's
First
in
one
each
up.
one?
I do.
Is it random?
You know.
Dip your chip, take some.
Gosh.
We're all going to dip, and then we're all going to torture ourselves.
Oh no.
You have to eat it.
Oh
You have to eat
no.
it.
Covered. It's covered. Oh.
You have to, that wasn't that
Is it a
hard.
bad
Yeah.
sign that my fingers are
You're fine.
burning?
All right.
Okay, ready?
I'm a terrible Mexican.
Chip,
This
chip,
is
chip,
not
chip,
going to work
chip.
out.
Chip, chip.
Oh, I took too much. I can tell already.
My teeth hurt already.
Oh boy.
That was too much to take on that one.
Can you guys tell me what you do, or sorry, why you do what you do in haiku?
Sweet Mother Mary.
Oh, I thought that was part of
Yeah, I
your
thought that
haiku.
was the first line of your haiku.
I'm sorry, what was the question again?
Why
the
you
hiccups.
do what you do in haiku?
I don't know what I do anymore. In fact, I can't speak because...
That one was bad. That was a
My
bad one to
eyes.
start with.
One more time, what was the question?
Why you do what you do in haiku? Oh my god.
Oh, I took a big bite of that one. Whew.
Birthday torture. Do we think chocolate's gonna make it better or worse?
Hopefully better.
Don't touch my birthday chocolate.
I feel like throwing up.
Does anyone else get hiccups when you get? That's weird. I get massive immediately.
It's really hot. It's
I
really hot.
haven't cried this much since I watched Titanic.
You cry
What
this
do I
much.
do? Why do I do it? I do it because I love business too much to not cry in front of the camera. Oh my gosh, that is so
Close enough.
That was
freaking
close. That was close.
hot.
Kenji,
I think Kenji's having a hard time over here.
When's your over the hiccups?
I mean, oh my god.
Oh, got a little nose run going.
Does that work? No.
My tongue can't hurt.
I'm drooling. I'm drooling.
Is haiku a Japanese art form? You think part Japanese, I would know how. I have no idea.
575.
I can't even think right now.
What you think? Being half Mexican, I'd be good at this. But I'm totally terrible.
So we're doing.
My uncles were right. I'm totally crying.
We're doing hot sauce and haikus with actually guys who were Mexican and Japanese, and this is just a shitstorm, really. It's,
All right. Are you guys giving a pass on that? You kind of did your haiku. You want to give it a shot?
I don't even know what a haiku is. And we don't have haikus in Mexico.
I'm drooling.
Okay.
I cannot do a haiku.
All right.
Cool.
I mean, I
we'll give you a
cannot.
bye on this one. Okay. We're going to start with Kenji then.
Ready, guys? Next
Ready?
sauce.
There's more?
Oh, there's more.
I don't know if I can do this.
You can do it. You
You got it. You only have 4 more.
Aren't you glad I
4
waited
more.
until after you were on stage?
There you go. There's so much misery at this table right now. Okay.
When does it stop? Like, how long does it take to stop?
I mean,
It
I think
doesn't-
it varies person to person.
It doesn't.
To be honest.
It doesn't stop.
It compounds also, I have to be honest. The other hot sauces don't help the initial hot sauces get any better.
That's awesome. Thank you.
So,
I have no idea what you said.
alright, chip cheers.
Can
Woo!
I wipe mine on yours?
I just wiped my tongue off.
Oh my god.
Well, that's not a good one either. No, it's not great either.
No.
Go ahead. Go.
I don't want to do it.
I'm so afraid. I'm so afraid right now.
Mama!
Not quite as bad,
Oh.
but not good.
Ooh. Not good. Not good. All right, Kenji. When you're ready,
chills.
entrepreneurial fail story.
Yes.
Okay.
And this doesn't count.
Because this is way up there. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Poor
This thing-
decisions
this thing,
made
yeah,
in business.
Following Liz into this pit of misery is way up there now.
Oh my gosh.
Um,
I don't know how to eat
so this
this.
is kind of being that we just talked about like how to hire people, like in that last session, like in at Xerocon.
You're actually really good.
So I was just starting to hire some salespeople. I clearly did not have a process for it. And I put together this like 2-day training. So I hired these 2 salespeople. I thought the first day of training went well. Like I'm kind of showing them a little bit like what does Xero look like and how all these tools and just teaching them very burping now. And so
I just got coffee and milk up her nose.
oh my gosh, my sinuses are gone.
Oh my god, no, the hot sauce. I found my nose and now it burned.
Did you just make words?
Are those words coming
I
out?
don't know. Those were words.
Oh my god, that was hot sauce burgers. Hot sauce burgers.
That story was really touching.
Yeah.
I'm crying.
Please continue.
With salespeople, you're training them.
So it's a 2-day training. Very first day of work. In the shop, feel like I did a pretty good job. Day 2 comes around, and I'm going into our building. We have a security guard in our main building. He says, "Kenji, man, really sorry to hear about Gloria." And I was like, "Oh yeah, our new salesperson. What about her?" He's like, "Well, she quit." And I said, "No, you're thinking of somebody else because she just started yesterday." He's like, "No."
That was her.
Hold on, what's that?
Oh my god, there's more.
It's like there's oxygen touches and it gets worse. It's like,
It's like when you breathe.
combustible.
Your tongue can't touch anything in your mouth. That's the problem. You have to like talk without
Oh, yeah.
touching anything in your mouth.
So what? So I was like, no. You're thinking of somebody else, something. No. He goes, no, she quit. Like, and he hands me this envelope, and it's her like key card, security badge, all of her stuff. And I'm like, wait, what? He goes, yeah, she came by and dropped this off and said to give it to you. And I'm like, this can't be right. And so I'm like, well, I go back and check email, all this. I'm like, her voicemail. No, this woman literally just ghosted. Like, showed up for 1 day of work, turned in all of her stuff to a security guard. Like, never contacted us again, like about anything. And I was so pissed off. I was furious. I remember I had my workout gear at the office. I went on this run. I went on some like epic, like I swear, 2.5 hour run.
That's pretty amazing.
Yeah, I was in a dark place.
I don't think I've ever run that much in my life.
It was bad.
I go on like 4-minute
It
runs.
was bad. And then my staff see me. And
We have to
a couple
run
people
40
see me in
miles to get
building,
over the
and
board.
I'm like, and I'm like,
Through mud
I'm this whole
and
mess,
desert
and everyone sees me. They're
and
like,
bullets.
oh my God, what is wrong with Kenji? Something happened. I see a client of mine. I tell him, I'm like, listen to what happened. Can you believe this? Completely, this person didn't even show up. Like, and thank God he made me feel better. He's like, dude, she just did you the biggest favor of your life. He's like, you can't tell me that was not about to be the most disastrous employee ever. So the fail ended up working out. But it was like, I mean, talk about no screening, no back. I don't even remember how I hired this person. But clearly, after I just gave this long speech at Xerocon about how we engage talent in the right way, this was like, it was, to this day, I'm like, she didn't die or something, did she? Like, where did she go? No one knows.
No, so you don't really know what the fail was. Just there was some disconnect.
Well,
like,
clearly there was a fail in like figuring out whether this person actually was a somewhat non-insane psychopathic person or something. I don't know what happened there, but yeah.
Oh man.
I was wrong.
All right.
I wouldn't roll nuts in that day. It was
Well, 2.5 hour run. That's just.
yeah.
That was really moving.
Did you run a marathon?
You got me in tears.
No, I was gonna
I don't know
say.
if that's you or-
I don't think there was
That's
tequila.
cool.
Well, on that note, Will.
On that, yeah, one of my biggest failures is
No, no.
Don't skip the hot sauce.
I had one with you guys.
Yeah, we're
we
doing
have
another
5
one.
of
There's
them.
5 of them.
Are we doing another one?
No, we're doing another one.
All right, guys.
Take those away. Do we know what we've done?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we do.
we
I'm
know.
paying attention.
We're
I got
paying
this.
attention.
This is number 3.
This one
number
does not
3.
look good.
It's not.
Chunky.
I feel like it, yeah.
It's
Yeah,
like-
come on, bro.
Will?
Should we call him out?
Come on, bro. Like,
You gotta at least get like a chunk.
There you go. Okay,
that
okay,
was
got
a
a little chunk. Got some chunks on
What?
there.
It's gonna
What?
be some
Oh,
chunk.
come on, you can't.
Oh,
Get in there.
You got
Okay,
napkin?
there we go.
oh, come on. I got it. There's my chunk right there.
Chip cheers.
Chip to the zombie apocalypse.
Oh my
You guys are
god.
mean. That's mean.
You just wiped your shit on that.
I wiped my
about
chip
one.
on her chip. We're chip buddies.
Dick.
This is not an enjoyable one.
Okay, I like this one.
Oh, I don't like it.
This is the one that makes me want to eat the brains.
How do you know so quickly there's like when it's a bad one?
Because we
We've
haven't
done a lot of
experience.
these. We've done a lot of them.
This one
I've
makes
never-
my earballs bleed.
I mean,
Now we're saying, so the full
I've never
sessions
drank this much milk ever.
have 10. Just to give you perspective that we're doing you a favor.
Yeah, you're on the menu.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
All right,
I think that hot sauce is eating my brain.
go. Feel sorry.
Oh my gosh. So one of my fail stories is I'm totally disoriented. I'm glad you're enjoying this.
One story, R.
Yeah.
That's what we do in Mexico.
When we first started our firm, we spent a ton of money buying some like Cadillac tax preparation software. And like I partnered up with some guy who was like a former acquaintance, and he was a CPA.
Former acquaintance.
Yeah, or an acquaintance.
That's
Sorry,
I bought the software in the back alley.
Yeah,
Very,
pretty much.
very-
Yeah, we walked in and we're like, what do you want? Intuit, Peachtree.
Did you hack into it?
And
Office?
Anyways, like he was supposed to be in charge of like filing the tax returns on this Cadillac software, and like seriously, the first 20 returns we filed were all wrong. Like we had totally crushed the returns. Like we had no clue what we were doing on the software. We spent a ton of money on this thing, and the worst part is we didn't find out till like 2 years later.
Oh.
That's fun.
That's
But
a
we're
slow
amazing.
burn.
You should use us as a service.
They learned from this experience.
Exactly.
Obviously.
So that was a huge
No more
failure
crappy tax going
on our part. We ended up losing like, I don't know, 2-3 big clients because of it. It was terrible.
Yeah, that really sucks.
That's really
I'm
So
sad.
what did you learn?
I learned
That software?
to not eat that freaking hot sauce and tell a story.
I'm feeling pretty good right now.
I know, I'm actually pretty good.
That one,
I
like,
turned in a
revived
good
me.
corner.
I really like
I'm in a
when
good
my
place.
That first one was
personally-
just heart-wrenching.
That first one. What? Do we know what they
Go
want?
hard.
Oh,
Go
we
hard.
know. We can,
Wait.
yeah.
Anyways, there you go.
Deep breath.
All right.
Deep breath.
Can you talk longer to delay the next one?
Yeah, continue your story.
Yes,
Tell us
What
more
did
about
you
that.
learn? Yeah.
I, unlike Kenji, ran 6 hours to cross the border. I mean, that's why I wear this hat. It's part of the becoming an American process. You know, the ribbon on the hat is to help find a cure for traditional accounting. You know, we're trying to promote the cause. So
That was a really good soundbite.
I think so.
Yeah. How long have you been working on that?
What's that?
The sound.
Soundbite? Oh, I don't know. I'm just coming up with it. I think this hot sauce is really.
Maybe this
having-
hot sauce does well for
The
you.
haikus are flowing now.
The haikus are flowing.
That's
Just had to get over that initial hump.
Yeah.
And now it's all creativity.
It's all.
the
Yeah.
hiccups are going for now. I think.
I seriously
So
thought I was
weird.
going to
That
throw
was
up
so
on the first
weird.
one. Like
Exactly.
it was like hitting the
It
top
was
of my
like
stomach.
my body was really doing
Yeah.
like I don't know how to
I was
respond.
convulsing.
Just
I've never seen an accountant convulse.
What
Yeah,
is
that's
the
all
worst?
that happened.
All right, Liz, you are up with your fail story.
All right.
And
Wait, no,
another chip.
you got to
Go
do
on.
wet, right? We got to do a
Yeah,
chip.
we gotta
Grab
do
a
chip.
chip.
The sooner this is over,
Kenji,
the
will
better.
you pick that one up for us?
This one?
Yep.
Yeah, you guys do the honors.
Don't smell it.
No, it's not a good
that's
idea. Yeah.
I'll do that.
that is like the
It'll
dumbest-
burn the hair
dumbest
off
idea.
in your nose.
Why am
off
I
your
now
head.
blind? Is that bad?
It'll burn your
I
eyebrows
can't
off.
see. Is that
You
a
don't
bad
need to
thing?
see. Nobody needs to see. That's like.
Oh, that was too
what?
much. That's.
Yeah.
Oh,
You got this.
I think
Yeah.
I can. I think I
Yeah,
can
you guys
see.
are doing great.
You can
Wonderful.
see it burning the chip.
Wait, there's smoke. The chip is smoking.
Okay.
I don't want to do this.
Sometimes
Cheers.
it helps to just bounce it out. Like,
Woo!
wait,
There we go, guys.
Cheers.
That was actually pretty tasty. Got some nice. Got him.
It's just scary. It's coming.
I don't know what I'm
I like that
terrified most.
Go
Biting into it or like dipping my chip in the hot sauce.
Yeah. So, well, my biggest entrepreneurial fail story. All right, this is a good one. So, started Hierarchy County with two co-founders. Back, in 2013, we officially started working. 2014 is when we got our, CPA board certification,
Oh my
whatever,
gosh.
official
Yep.
registration stuff you need to be, a certified pain in the ass. But
That's what that. Okay.
that's what that means.
That's what it stands for. Makes much more sense.
Oh, guys, sorry. My gums are burning. Are they bleeding?
No, not yet.
Yeah, are their teeth
You got
still
one
in my
more,
mouth?
I feel
It's
them.
loose.
They're falling out.
Oh my
It's
gosh. Alright, so two co-founders. One who, I went to college with and like had a pretty good relationship with, and one who I didn't really know at all. And quickly figured out that we had very different visions for this firm and the industry in total. So, we were on the same page in terms of using cool technology. We're on the same page in terms of how we were structuring pricing and billing and what kinds of clients we wanted to work with for the most part. Although that changed because one of my partners was like, anybody that wants to pay me is who I want to work with. And I was like, that's not what I see. And so I have this like grand vision of being like a different kind of firm, like having, be real, right? Be real people, and not like the Mr. Perfect, like polo shirt, like this is my profile and I'm going to make it very PC and very, like accounting firm-esque. And so we like from the get-go started having these like massive battles as to how we were going to, first off, the strategy, like how we were going to move the firm forward and also how we were going to like portray the firm in general. Like I wanted to do crazy marketing stuff from the get-go, but like, when your partners are like, oh, it's a little scary, like you can't really do it, right? So you're held back quite a bit from growth. And then also in terms of, world domination, like I will dominate the world, like that's just a fact.
That's how it's gonna be.
Yeah, well, I mean, I do own CPAWorldDomination.com.
Look it
You
up.
can
I
check
own
it out.
sexyaccountant.com.
There's nothing on there yet, but
I really
one
do.
day.
Do you have your shirt off in the picture?
Maybe.
Maybe.
We
Somebody
may
should
get
go
there.
check out
Continue
Sexy
watching.
Accountant.com.
We'll see what happens.
You will see.
It is getting really hot in here.
That's right. Thumbs up on the video.
Anyways, so we started having these like early on battles, and it restricted growth, and we ended up growing like 3 different practices almost, and it just didn't make sense. And so, the first partner like left, and I went back into a traditional firm, and that's where he belongs. He was not entrepreneurial minded at all, and didn't have the like grit, I think, is what you need, the like ability to take risks and the ability to like see the vision long term. So he left 2015, maybe early 2016. No, I think it was 2015.
Early
Yeah,
2015.
years.
Late
It's really
2015.
difficult with that. Then somewhere in between that time, Melissa called me up, was like, dude, I love what you're doing. I get your vision. Like, let's talk. I'm like, all right. So her and I sat down and had like it was probably like a 2-hour conversation where we were just bouncing ideas and talking strategy and having this like amazing chemistry of how do we do this? And like, not only was it like, sorry guys.
Okay, inhale some spice.
Oh my god, it was
Oh,
like,
some
gotta
back
warn
is
you.
coming back.
Every now and then there'll be a piece that you didn't know was still there.
Oh my
You'll
gosh.
inhale it. Yeah, this happens.
Revenge of the hot sauce.
yes, I'm pretty sure my gums are bleeding. And I'm bleeding the hot sauce into my throat right now. I'm sorry, this
Yeah.
is really gross.
I totally expect the teeth to fall out of my mouth.
It just hurts. It just really hurts. Okay.
Some
Anyways.
latent heat on that. Wow.
Ah.
Wow.
Yep. Yep.
You can do it. Power through.
Okay. So we had this like amazing ability to like take a concept, and we do this. Like any concept you can come up with, we assume it's possible, like both of us in the same way, and then play off of each other to figure out all of the pathways to getting there and how to make it better. And I was like, that's the type of person I need to work with. I don't need to work with these guys that are like, no, like let's focus on like old-fashioned industries and do it this way and slowly grow and figure this out. And so end of 2016 is when the second co-founder left. Started his own thing to, run his little local shop, do whatever he wants. But he's not going to change the world, not like us. And
He doesn't own a kick-ass URL like you do.
Exactly.
And he wouldn't handle this chip challenge, this hot sauce challenge.
I am actually pretty sure he does own some awesome URLs and, puts it out there in a good way, just doesn't actually have the gusto behind it. But that's when Melissa came in as a partner. And so 2017 has been like kick-ass freaking year. So
Nice.
Veil Story was partnering with the wrong people, founding a company with the wrong people. And I think that that's a really common story, that people go through those like iterations of who's the right person, like what's the right time to even partner with somebody. Oh my god, you guys, my stomach.
I totally relate with that because when I left and started our firm, I partnered up with someone that I thought would work out, and it totally went sideways.
Right.
So, finding the right people is so key. Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
I'm okay.
We've got one more. I believe it's this one.
Yep.
Okay.
Well,
One more. You guys give it a give it the good old.
That one
Is that the first one we had?
nope.
This
it was
is not
that
the first one we had.
This one's worse.
That's not possible.
This one's worse than the first
Now
one?
don't shy away. It's the
No,
last
come
one,
on.
guys. So let's not shy away here. I feel like you're shying.
Shying? He's covered.
Dude, I don't want to do
What does
this.
it mean when there's big seeds in there?
Don't.
I do accounting,
Don't
not hot sauce.
read too much into it.
Don't look
Just
into it.
Don't look into
Oh
it.
my gosh.
Do not
I totally-
stare at the hot sauce.
Ready?
directly.
Ready?
No, no,
Ready?
no, no, no.
And,
Wait, whoa, whoa,
and,
wait.
and,
Sit.
and,
Chip.
and,
Oh,
and,
wait,
cheers.
Chip.
Take your time. Take your time.
Cut.
Moving back.
Well,
There's something bad for
This doesn't
that.
even taste good.
this tastes like
It's
the
almost-
tears of children.
It's almost like chemical or something.
From
Something-
hell.
I was gonna say
And
demon
don't-
children.
Don't puke. It's worse. It's worse the second time. Hold it in. Hold it in.
Okay. So my fail story. Like Liz said, I actually came on with High Rock in 2016. Became a partner of Liz's in beginning of this year. So shortly after coming on as the CEO or CFO, one of our projects was to switch our invoicing system.
Does that work? I can't even do it. I can't even stick my tongue out. It makes it worse.
I'm gonna lick your cake. That's better. That's better. That works.
I just want to stick my tongue in the milk.
Everybody pass the cake around.
I just need to get the hot sauce on my tongue.
Take a lick of cake. It helps. It really does. Okay. So, project was to switch the invoicing systems. We were invoicing out of our GL system and using another system to do all our
Our GL
payables.
system. Zero.
Well, Xero, yeah. So we were using Xero.
What's a
Xero?
Xero?
Great profit. Great platform.
I'm stealing this.
There's so
Don't take my dad. It's a security blanket at this point.
Yeah.
Okay, so thank you from our beautiful assistant behind the camera. Props to Neil, he's great. Okay, switching the systems. I did not do my due diligence in understanding how the two systems spoke to each other. So while I set up everything what I thought was correctly, it actually ended up.
I just heard a mouth noise in there. It was.
I heard a whole lot like vomit.
I don't. Yeah, I got.
It really did sound like
Please
vomit.
don't. Just point it that way.
Don't make that noise again, please. Please don't make that noise again.
So what ended up happening?
Vomit in there.
Great.
Maybe it'll isolate the heat.
Great movie. Great movie.
Okay, so what ended up happening is some of our customers
shaking.
got multiple invoices out of 2 different systems. Some of our clients got no invoices. Some of the invoices didn't sync at all because there were, as you know, any good accounting platform will not let you have 2 invoices with the same number. So when the other system tried to speak with the same invoice number, it created conflicts, all sorts of problems, and it took twice as long to clean up as it did to set up. So
we're an accounting firm.
And we're an accounting firm. Like, damn, we should be able to do this. This is literally what we set up for our customers all the time, and for whatever reason, I was unable to do it for us.
I'm gonna hide.
So,
I need a minute down here.
So the moral of my story is,
Where did
even
this
if
go?
you think you know the software and you know the platform you're using, do your due diligence and make sure you don't really mess up your invoicing.
Yeah. Or we will throw hot sauce in your mouth.
Exactly.
The due diligence on systems and whether or not you could ever do something like this.
Oh my God.
Right.
Trust.
And,
yeah.
I'm
And by the way,
sweating so
as an
much.
accounting firm, I'm sure you can understand that getting multiple invoices from your accounting firm doesn't look particularly good.
No, our clients were like, seriously.
Yeah.
Like,
Luckily, we do have
what
great,
is
wonderful,
happening?
loyal customers that
Yeah.
let us
I mean, we
work
just
out
had
our
to
issues.
admit, we had to be like, yeah, sorry guys, we failed.
Yeah.
Like, that was a failed last
failure.
minute attempt to switch invoicing
Yeah.
systems. Yep. Won't happen again.
So,
We'll fix it. My elbow hurts. I'm pretty sure my pinky is numb. My pinky is numb and my elbow hurts.
Yeah.
Oh man. Okay, so to wrap up, we want to give our audience some information on how to contact you guys. And if they have questions or want to utilize your services, where can they find you?
So
It's really, really helpful.
Go for it, Kenji.
I feel like we're doing some like jazzercise from the 80s. So
I was a jazzerciser for Halloween this year. Yes.
You know, like the neon leotard, all the.
Oh yeah, full leotard.
Oh
My
my
husband had the short shorts,
Oh.
Oh, it's fantastic.
sweatbands.
I could use
Ponytail.
that.
Debit on, debit
great.
off.
Am I
Credit
breathing
off.
fire?
Debit on.
Just about. I think there was some smoke. I saw some
I
smoke.
think I'm breathing
Although
fire.
it could be just the air because it's so freaking
breathing
cold
Do
here.
special effects. Do the fire.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. So how do our viewers find you guys?
How do they find us?
Yes.
Let's stalk them.
Just stalk us. Figure it out. I got a weird name anyway, Kenji. You can fight. If you can't
Yeah.
figure that out, then. You can find me on Twitter, Kenji Kuramoto, our firm, Acuity_co, or just go to our website, acuity.co, because .com was super expensive. .co is so much better, shorter anyway.
You can find my body dead in the street on Willow Street near the Fair Market in Austin, Texas.
I will be right next
Date
to
of
you.
death? I don't even know what the day is.
It's my birthday.
It's the 7th.
Yeah, what
Oh,
day?
it's the 7th, December 7th, 2017. You'll find me there. And for everything else, you can actually subscribe to our YouTube channel, Advisorfi.com, or go to
Highly
Advisorfi.com.
recommend it.
It's really fun.
Do it.
Yeah, if
And-
you want to laugh at making fun of accountants, yeah, we make fun
And
of
who
them.
doesn't?
Yeah.
Who
Yeah.
doesn't?
I
That's
laugh
too
at you
easy.
frequently. I mean, with you frequently.
Yeah, I like making fun of people.
All the information will be in the bio, and thank you for tuning in again.
Yeah, these guys are entrepreneurial badasses, and they're humble, and we appreciate them being here. So thank you guys.
All
Thanks
right.
for getting tortured on my birthday.
Okay, thanks for killing me.
You're welcome. I mean,